disappointed if you were nice.
We wouldn't know who he is. Well, it's a good thing you know your way around town.
Okay.
Yeah, that one I would totally agree with. Yeah, that one, yeah.
Me too.
We can live with that one. Rick?
Manager Babe,
It's a big campus.
we're ready. Good evening, all. I'd like to welcome you to the Village Council meeting of August 14th, 2017. August 14th, 2017, correct. Monday, August 14th, 2017. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Milovich Walters.
Present.
Commissioner Reed.
Present.
Commissioner Polk.
Yep.
Commissioner Pavlovich.
Here.
Mayor Mahoney.
Here, thank you. Let's all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You have in your packet this evening the approval of the minutes from our July 10th, 2017 meeting, our last meeting. Questions, comments? If not, I would seek a motion to approve. So moved.
Second.
Hearing a motion and a second, will the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Reed.
Yes.
Commissioner Milovich Walters.
Yes.
Commissioner Pavlovich.
Yes. We have some appointments this evening, some reappointments on the tree body. Three members that have been serving for quite a while now and making major contributions to our tree body. The first is Marjorie Gilbert, and we would reappoint to complete a term expiring June 1st, 2018. Frank Thorpe to complete a term expiring June 1st, 2020, and Patricia Johnson to complete a term expiring June 1st, 2020. I assume, Tom, that we can take these all
Yes, you
at the
can.
same time?
Yep.
Any questions? If not, I would seek a motion to approve those three reappointments to the tree body. So moved.
Second.
Hearing a motion and a second, would the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Reed.
Yes.
Commissioner Milovich Walters.
Yes.
Commissioner Polk.
Yep.
Commissioner Pavlovich.
Yes.
Mayor Mahoney.
Yes. Thank you. Police pension reappointments. Bill Flowers for a term expiring June 1st, 2019. And Mr. Tom Donovan, also for a term expiring June 1st, 2019. Again, two gentlemen who have been making major contributions on our police pension committee for quite a while now, and we thank them for their willingness to serve again. Do I have any questions? If not, I would seek a motion to approve those two reappointments. So moved.
Second.
Hearing a motion and a second, will the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Reed.
Yes.
Commissioner Milovich Walters.
Yes.
Commissioner Polk.
Yep.
Commissioner Pavlovich. Mayor Mahoney.
Yes, thank you. Consent agenda. All items on the consent agenda are routine or been brought forward at the direction of the Board of Commissioners and will be enacted with one motion. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. Item A, to ratify payment of invoices on the warrant list for July 24th, 2017, in the amount of $47,416.59. B, to ratify approval of Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Chicago raffle license and waive raffle manager bond for raffle held on Wednesday, August 9, 2017. Item C, to approve the Palos Professional Firefighters raffle license and waive raffle manager bond for raffle to be held on September 25, 2017. Item D, to adopt an ordinance amending ordinance 2017-24 adopted June 26, 2017, non pro tunc, to correct Scrivener's errors as contained therein relative to the water rates. The ordinance corrects certain Scrivener's errors in ordinance number 2017-21, adopted June 26, 2017, so as to properly impose the approved July 1st, 2017, 8 cents per 1,000 gallons of water used water rate increase. Item E, to approve payment of invoices on the warrant list for August 14, 2017, the amount of $108,723.91. And item F, to approve the supplemental warrant list for August 14, 2017, for manual checks, payroll, and recurring wire transfers in the amount of $818.05. I seek a motion to approve the consent agenda at this time. So moved.
Second.
Here, a motion and a second. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Yes.
Commissioner Polk?
Yep.
Commissioner Pavlovic?
Yes.
Mayor Mahoney?
Yes. Any items of old business to be brought? Information updates, Public Works and Streets, Recreation Report, Commissioner Milovich Walters.
Thank you, Mayor Mahoney. I do not have anything on the agenda. However, I do have some announcements and some updates on things that have taken place since the last time we were here. Back on July 13th, we had the concert at the Cliff in conjunction with the Cook County Forest Preserve. This was that event where you could bring your own picnic basket, but they had a guy there selling roasted corn on the cob, jerk chicken, and selling sweet tea. It was a free concert. There were over 400 people that showed up. So that was pretty exciting. We're looking forward to the next collaboration with the Forest Preserve District for another concert. And then a little over a week after that, we had, or 2 weeks after that, we had the Hot Dog Day and Pet Parade. Super Master, Grill Master Funk, Rick Thame over there, cooked off 700 hot dogs that we sold. Yes, Grandmaster over there. And then I really want to thank Public Works crew and guys for all the setup and cleanup and takedown and put up. Really appreciate it. Musical entertainment was by Dave Gatus and Mitch Mayer. You guys may know Dave Gatus. His wife sits on our recreation board. They were a huge hit. Everyone loved them as well. We had more than 35 pets in our pet parade. I believe Dr. Polk's dog may have won something. We had a pony and a bunch of puppies and a chicken and even a hamster. And so that was fabulous. And we had a picnic atmosphere, and everyone had hot dogs and chips and drinks. So that was a lot of fun, and the weather was great too. And then after that, on August 5th, we had Troop 699 Eagle Scout and Scout reunion. Troop 699 of the Boy Scouts, Boy Scouts, is out of Palos Park. They hosted a reunion for the Eagle Scouts and their families, and it went all the way back to the 1950s. I wasn't there, but I hear it was a deep moving program, including the recognition of the Eagle Scouts Court of Honor, and they opened a time capsule that they had buried a while back. Close to 17 Eagle Scouts were recognized, many traveling great distances to attend the reunion, and they had more than 80 friends and family there to honor these Eagle Scouts. And then, that's enough of the past, talk about the future. Here's our lovely, handy-dandy Autumn in the Park brochure, complete with a whole list of everything that's going to be happening. And on the reverse, our wonderful sponsors that you should frequent, as well as a map of the grounds. And to remind you, that would be September 15th and 16th, and that will be at our Village Green. On the 15th, which is Friday night, it's our grounds open at 5, and they're open until 11, but at 7 o'clock, a band by the name of ARRA, A-R-R-A, like ABBA, but with 2 R's in the middle instead. They'll be playing. And then on Saturday, we have the parade that goes down McCarthy Road. We've got barbecue contest that'll include ribs and chicken this year. We've got the chili contest. We've got artisan vendors. We've got the petting zoo from the center here in town. We'll have the dunk tank. We'll have kids' games and rides, and a few other highlights that might be new this year.
Are we dunking political officials, elected officials?
Well, I do know that you and Dr. Polk always get up there. I, however, do not. I mean, I wouldn't want to mess my hair. But yes, I think I dunked you, or was it you? I dunked one of you. I actually threw the ball and made it. So yes, you guys will be there to be dunked, for sure.
See, I'd like to do it, but I can't swim.
That's okay, all the more reason to do it. But anyway, so that'll be happening. The dunk tank, if I remember correctly, raises money for the police foundation?
Yes.
Correct. So you do definitely want to come out and support that. And then on Saturday, the bands are the Hack Guys and Modern Day Romeos. And so they'll be going on at, I think it's 5 o'clock, and then 7:30? No, 3:30 and 7:30. And the grounds close at 11, so it'll be an all-day, all-night sort of thing. All of the departments come together and work together to make this happen, so please come out and join us. And if you have an organization that would like to be in the parade, it is not too late, and it's always a lot of fun. So just call the Recreation Department to set that up if you'd like to be in the parade. Otherwise, on your calendars, Friday, September 15th, and Saturday, September 16th for the Autumn in the Park. And that concludes my report.
Excellent. Commissioner Reed, the building report.
Thank you, Your Honor. Contact the building department at 671-3730 if you have any questions regarding building permits or to help assist you in planning your project. The department is always here to guide you through the permit process, meet with you one-on-one, and answer all of your questions. During the time period of July 5 through August 9, the building department processed 40 permits, resulting in $26,491.29 of permit fees. During the aforementioned time period, 72 inspections were completed, and exaction fees of $15,108.41 were also collected during this period. I believe, unless I have missed something, that concludes my report for this evening.
Thank you kindly. Looks like lots of activity in the building. Accounts and, public health and safety. Commissioner Paul.
Thank you, Mayor. We have actually a 4-week police activity report since we didn't meet at the end of July. Took 3,226 calls for service, wrote 153 adjudication tickets, an additional 75 traffic tickets, 151 written warnings, 89 verbal warnings, 40 case reports, arrested 28 adults during that month. Fortunately, no juveniles, impounded 13 vehicles, performed 38 senior checks, as well as an additional 76 citizen assists and 22 community contact hours. So that's what we've been up to. A couple of quick reminders and announcements. We lost a important founding member of the Citizens on Patrol program, the COPS program. Resident Bill Greedy unfortunately passed away. He was a pioneering community builder, activist, and forerunner, as well as a visionary in police community relations, particularly when we see recently where police-community relationships have gone in the places around the country. He was a longtime advocate for community involvement and accountability and focused on ways to get people involved in their community. An advocate for people coming together for the betterment and safety of their community. He won the Cook County Crime Stoppers Annual Community Award in September 2009 and started the COPS Cadet Scholarship Program to help cadets pay for their college courses as studying criminal justice. So our thoughts are with his family, and we thought it was important to just talk a little bit about someone who was important to the park in many different ways. A couple of quick thoughts. Most of these are up on the website. School is starting again, so we particularly would like to encourage all motorists and remind them that there are thousands of students that will be going back and forth from school, and it's up to each and every motorist to keep them safe. Be mindful of school zones, school bus safety. Remember that when the school bus has a sign out and the red lights are flashing stop, it's against the law to pass them when the lights are on, unless it's a divided road with a barrier in the middle of it. So all you people going to Stag, the 119th, you don't have to stop for the bus going the other direction. But on McCarthy and all of our streets in the park, you need to stop when the school bus stops. We'd encourage you to allow a little bit more time. We've got people going different places and routes that they're not used to taking. So be careful out there. Follow the speed limit. All of our schools have reduced speed zones around them. So I want to say that the Palos Park Police Department, as well as those in our neighboring communities, will be out looking for ways to keep our students safe, and one of them is to obey the traffic laws, particularly the speed zone laws around school campuses. And then we're all looking at kids that are going away to college or in the process of going away to college. We've got some interesting tips about safety while you're in college. These are things that maybe you haven't thought very much about. There are 15 of them. I won't go through each and every one of them, but I'll give you some of my personal favorites. Get a locking device for your laptop. So even if you forget to lock it, it looks like there's a locking device on your laptop. If I'm going to steal a laptop, I'm going to steal the one without the locking device. Put important phone numbers in your cell phone. You might be surprised what is considered an important phone number. I would argue that campus security is an important phone number that probably ought to go inside your cell phone. I would argue that anything that you lose that's important, that you need to report, probably is a useful number to have in your cell phone. What am I thinking of? Credit cards. So you lose your credit card, you lose your wallet, and you call mom or dad, and you say, I lost my credit card. And they say, you need to cancel it. And you say, which is, I don't know how to do it in collegeese. Put the cell phone number, put in your cell phone the number that's on the back of your credit card, and it might be useful to put a little note in there about, I don't know, what your account number is. Because my daughters have credit cards that are on our account. They have slightly different numbers than what my number is. So off the top of my head, I don't know what their credit card number is. I know how to find it, but if you lose something, you might want to have a number that you can call to make sure that it's taken care of. And then some things that sound like your parents talking, but these is really the Palos Park Police talking. You're going somewhere, let somebody know where you're going. You get back, let somebody know that you're back. It's a good habit, because if you don't come back one night, it would be useful to have one of your friends, your roommates, say, whoa, where's Dan? We used to have a Dan here. We haven't seen him. So that at least people have some sort of idea about where you are and where you're going. Don't be afraid to use the campus escort service. It doesn't make you a weenie. It makes you smart and keeps you safe. And they wouldn't have a campus escort service if people didn't need to use it. So make those people feel important. Use the campus escort. There's 13 or 14 other ones. Please feel free to go out and take a look at them. And congratulations to all of you starting your new experiences. And for you old college people, have a great time. Try and study. And then a final alert in keeping with recreation. Saturday, September 16th, we have a street closure, 123rd or McCarthy, depending on what part of the village you live in. Will be closed between 96th Ave and 80th Ave, so between LaGrange and 80th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the Palos Park Parade. So adjust your plans accordingly. While the parade starts at 11, the road is closed well before that. So you cannot turn right off of LaGrange onto McCarthy or 123rd. And the same goes for some of the cross streets before you get to 80th Ave. Chief Miller, anything you want to add?
Look for us at the back-to-school picnic, August 21st for District 118 at Palos South.
Fair
Next
enough.
Monday.
That will
Next
be
Monday, yes, sir.
Stage door will be dancing there too.
I will be in Boston.
Alas, you'll be missing the show of
You need
the
Monday too?
season.
Anything else?
That's all.
That concludes my report. Thank you very much.
Accounts and Finances, Commissioner Pavlanis.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have no official report or announcements this evening.
We love you anyway.
Thank you. Mayor's report. I just had a couple items. Just, and I'm sure maybe Commissioner Pavlanis might want to mention something too about this reception honoring Miriam Pear at the McCord Gallery. Huge attendance. This was, what, August,
It was last weekend.
August 3rd or so?
Friday.
It was Friday night, August
Yeah,
3rd.
yeah.
This is a woman who is extremely talented, paints with her toes.
No.
No.
She paints with her mouth.
Oh, with her mouth,
When
right.
she was 20, she was caught in a crossfire with some gang and hit her in the spine, and she was paralyzed from the chest down. So she had no use of her arms, legs, or the rest of her body, and she was an artist, and she started to paint putting the brush in her mouth and painting. And she is unbelievable. If you have not seen that exhibit, you have to go there and realize that it was painted by somebody putting a brush in their mouth and painting the details. Her portrait work was just unbelievable. It's inspiring when you see it.
The strength of the human spirit. So I just wanted to point out that, and that goes for a few more weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
You can find information out about that from,
But it's an exhibit you should see because of the way it's done. It's just amazing. You just can't believe it.
so a few more items. Congressman Lipinski's Senior Citizen of the Year. Longtime resident Dolores Barnes was named Senior Citizen of the Year for 2016 at a breakfast held by Congressman Lipinski. She has been a member of the Palos Park Women's Club since 1988, serving in many positions, including Director of the Arts Department and Head of the Scholarship Committee. Mrs. Barnes was an election judge for many years and has been very active in Palos Park Presbyterian Church. Her contributions to life in Palos Park have helped to make this community a better place for others. Mrs. Barnes could not be with us this evening, but on behalf of the Palos Park community, we thank her and congratulate her on this wonderful award. Just in memory of Florence Brennan, as many of you know, longtime resident Florence Brennan passed away last year. Mrs. Brennan was an incredibly active community member. She was a member of our Plan Commission, going way back, our library board, a garden club, and tree body. She was one of the first members of our tree body and was instrumental in beginning Arbor Day events. She was instrumental in helping the village achieve our first Tree City USA designation. When water sewer was coming through Palos Park, Florence was very involved in tree protection. She helped organize the building of the nature trail through the village green to the library, planned landscaping the library, and tended the garden around the Captor Center. She also designed and maintained the berm at the pumping station on Southwest Highway. Florence was a naturalist and a strong, sincere, and caring woman who loved Palos Park. Members of the tree body have dedicated the Prairie Garden to honor Florence for her contributions to the village of Palos Park. The Prairie Garden is located in the berm by the pump station. St. Michael Parish turns 150 years old. St. Michael Parish in Orland Park is celebrating its 150th anniversary this year. St. Michael was the first Catholic parish in the area, founded in 1867. As this region grew in population, the other area parishes were formed, but many Palos Park residents were and still are parishioners. The village of Palos Park congratulates St. Michael on this special anniversary. And that concludes my report.
You might want to mention the golf outing at McCord on
Oh.
the 28th.
Yes, golf outing at McCord on the August 28th. Shotgun start. It will be at Ruffled Feathers in Lamont this year.
We went from Crystal Trees to change it a little bit to Ruffled Feathers. It's
So,
always a nice event.
yes, it's always a nice event, and we look forward to participating in that. You can get more information on the McCord website. That's all I have to say. Clerk Caragoni.
I just have a couple of announcements. As part of their long-term vision, Pace Bus is currently reevaluating their bus routes to improve customer service, safety, and on-time performance. Pace Bus customers can board a bus most routes, flagging down the bus where it is safe to do so. In the interest of public safety and efficiency, all the bus routes will be changed to posted stop only. including Route 379 that runs along the Grange Road. A posted bus stop eastbound will be added to the southeast corner of the Grange Road and Creek Road. The southeast corner of the Grange Road and Black Walnut Trace. Westbound stops added will be the northwest corner of the Grange Road and Wild Cherry Lane, and the southwest corner of the Grange Road and Creek Road, and the southwest corner of the Grange Road and 131st Street. The Recreation Advisory has rescheduled their meeting to Tuesday, August 22nd at 10 o'clock at the Rec Center. The Historic Preservation will not meet on Tuesday, August 15th. The Library Board will meet on Wednesday, August 16th at 7 o'clock. And the Plan Commission will not meet on Thursday as there are no agenda items. And that concludes my report.
Thank you very much. Manager Boehm.
I have a couple items for the council's consideration. The first being to waive bidding and approve a proposal from 3 Points for the maintenance of the village's IT equipment for a minimum monthly charge of $3,122 for the period of 12 months starting September 1st of 2017. As you may recall, 3 Points has been the village's IT consulting firm since 2010. We've relied on them to not only keep our system maintained, but also to make recommendations to us in improving the functionality of our system. They supply support services to all departments, probably mostly to the police department that is a 24/7 operation, and they have some needs at different times. So we have support at all hours. So this is an increase, monthly increase of just under $115 from last year. We find their services impeccable. We do have an on-site worker here once a month who does a lot of our maintenance stuff, and we can have them in here much more often, but we get to basically choose our guy. So it's worked out well for us, so I would recommend approval.
We do a pretty efficient job with our IT. I mean, I'm sure many villages have numbers of full-time employees involved in their IT service. We have probably a few that are cross-trained in IT.
We do have one employee who's been irreplaceable in that area, but also coordinates all the work functions that 3 Points comes in. We try to hold any extra costs down, use our in-house person as well.
Anyone have any questions about the 3 Points proposal?
I guess I do have a couple of questions, and I apologize for the lateness of my review. I've been out of town all week and just got back late last night. Tom, I'm assuming that someone, either you or someone within your shop has reviewed this document?
No.
No.
It's the same one.
If it's the
Say
same
it's the
one
same
from
one.
previous years, we reviewed it in previous years, but I have not reviewed this specific document.
I am generally used to seeing the general terms and conditions in the master agreement and not scattered throughout the master and the addendum. I mean, I think it's sloppy draftsmanship. This isn't our paper, it's their paper, right? All of the terms and conditions are there, don't get me wrong. Some of them are a bit light. So what I would recommend for the future is that this thing be scrubbed and it reads like a proficient, professional contract should read. Confidentiality provisions should not be in the addendum. They should be in the master. That's where the general terms and conditions should go. I'm not going to stop this, but I think if we're going to be a professional organization, we ought to have professional contracts. No slight against anyone else, but this probably needs to be cleaned up for future reference. That's all I got.
Okay. Any other questions?
No. I would make a motion to waive the bidding and approve the proposal from 3 Points for the maintenance of the village IT equipment for the minimum monthly charge of $3,122 for a period of 12 months effective September 1st, 2017.
Second.
Motion and a second. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Milovich Walters?
Yes.
Commissioner Pavlonis?
Yes.
Commissioner Reed?
Yes.
Commissioner Polk?
Yep.
Mayor Mahoney?
Thank you. The second item is to approve an ordinance amending Part 14, Title 6, Chapter 1480, Section 1480.12A5H in regards to the expiration dates for temporary signs for businesses along LaGrange Road. The ordinance, the proposed ordinance states that the temporary signs for business along LaGrange Road will be extended through January 1st of 2018. The council has created an ordinance in 2014 with the pending construction on LaGrange Road to allow businesses to better advertise during the construction period. While the main construction has been over, the Shops at Mill Creek management has asked and appealed to the village for an extension of that temporary sign ordinance so that the sales may return, better return to their pre-construction norms. I think it's a small step. We don't want to keep a lot of signage all over town, but this did help the businesses, and they felt pretty strongly that they would like to go another few months and see where their sales can go. So that's, I present this ordinance to the council for its consideration.
Yeah, I've got a couple. I hate those signs. They're ugly, they're amateur, and while I understand that they think that they improve their business, LaGrange is back to normal now. So my thought would be that this is it.
Mm-hmm. This ordinance does sunset then. This is an extension on the sunset provision of that portion of the code. So as of January 1st of 2018, it would expire. There would be no more provisions for that. It would return to the normal temporary sign provisions that are allowed.
And why did we pick January the 1st? They picked this?
It was kind of consistent with what the code read when it was first adopted.
Okay, thanks.
We should just convey the council sentiments that we will not entertain another request.
I would. I mean, the signs I'm thinking of are temporary signs.
Right.
For a temporary need.
And they like them
Yeah, exactly.
regardless, separate and apart from the construction.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have an excuse?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I have, just so you know, I have conveyed that to the management. They fully understand.
Okay.
That is the look and feel of Palos Park does not lend itself to a lot of temporary signs out there. The request was made, for this last time.
Okay.
And under the terms and conditions of the ordinance, it will sunset. No further action is required by this body. Is that
That's correct.
Do you have a motion?
Oh, I'm sorry. I make a motion to approve an ordinance amending Part 14, Title 6, Chapter 1480, Section 1480-12 Alpha 5 Henry of the Palos Park Village Code in regards to expiration dates for temporary signs for businesses along LaGrange Road, with the ordinance stating that temporary signs for business along that road will be extended through January 1 of 2018.
Second.
Hearing a motion and a second, will the clerk please call the roll?
Commissioner Reed?
Yes.
Commissioner Milovich Walters?
Yes.
Commissioner Polk?
No.
Commissioner Pavlonis?
Yes.
Mayor Mahoney?
And then I have one more item. At the July 10th council meeting, a member of the public commented about the sign being erected at the southwest corner of 131st Street and LaGrange Road for the Carl Sandburg High School State Championship teams. Village of Palos Park annexed approximately 2 acres of the northeast corner of the Carl Sandburg property in 1994. At the time, a smaller wooden sign was at the corner to honor the high school teams. The village has researched this matter and is in discussions with the District 230 administration for a resolution on this matter. Work on sidewalks and landscaping is almost complete, and that's continuing. That's aside from the sign itself. So I hope to bring you up more information probably in the next few weeks.
Thanks, Rick.
Has a stop work order been issued, or are they continuing to work on the side?
They are not working on the site. They are, if anything, they would work on some landscaping around it and to continue the sidewalks. That's a side, apart from the sign.
Okay.
Thank you. And that's it?
That's all I have.
Okay. I don't believe I have any announcements other than what I've already made.
You're good?
And so citizens and visitors comment period. Anyone from the audience like to address the council? And no such request. I would seek a motion to adjourn at this time.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you all and good evening.
Be safe out there.